morning children. In your previous class we studied about the reflection of light and the laws of reflection and also the characteristics of the images. You just recall those children. First, what do you mean by reflection of light? See, whenever the light falls on an object, some light rays are sent back. This process of sending back of the light rays from the surface of the object is called as the reflection of light. And the laws of reflection. First law was the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, that is angle R equals to angle R. Second law, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence to the mirror, they all lie in the same plane. These were the two laws which we have already learned. Next, you recall the characteristics of the images. See, first one, the image formed by a plane mirror is virtual and erect. Second one, the size of the object is equal to the size of the image. Third one, the image formed by a plane mirror is upward. Fourth one, the distance of the object from the mirror is equal to the distance of the image from the mirror. Fifth one, the image in a plane mirror is laterally inverted. These were the characteristics of the images, children, which you have already learned. Now, today we will see how would the images be if the reflecting surfaces are curved. For that, you first take one example, children. See, you take a shining spoon. First, you try to view your face from the curved surface. Now, you observe how is your image. See, when you look into your inner surface of the spoon, see, you will observe that the image is larger and it is real, inverted and diminished. See, children, first you take it as case 1. When you see your face in the spoon of the curved surface, then you will find that the image is larger and also it is real, inverted, and diminished. And now see, children, you try to move the spoon away from the face. Then you will find that the image becomes smaller and smaller as you move the spoon away from your face. Now in second case, children, case 2, you reverse the spoon. Then you try to look into the surface of the spoon which is bulged from the outwards. Then you observe your image, children. Then you will find that the image will be virtual, erect and diminished. In second case, the image will be virtual, erect and diminished. You observe the figure of spoon here, children. See, this is the inner surface. This is the outer surface of the spoon. See children, first you have to view your face in the inner surface. Then you will find that the image is real, inverted and diminished. Diminished means it is the size will be reduced, and inverted means opposite. It will look opposite. And next you try to look your face in the outer surface of the spoon, which is bulged from outside. Then you will find that the image is virtual, erect and diminished. Erect means straight children. You will find that the image will be virtual, erect and diminished. See, now children, the curved surface of the spoon is considered as the curved mirror. This curved surface of the spoon, it is considered as the curved mirror. Now, the most commonly used type of a curved mirror is the spherical mirror. The reflecting surface of such mirrors are considered to form a surface of a sphere. Such mirrors whose reflecting surfaces are spherical, they are called as the spherical mirrors. Now, today we will learn about the spherical mirrors. Let us learn about the spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors. See children, the reflecting surface of the curved surface may be curved inwards or outwards. The reflecting surface of a curved surface, it may be curved inwards or outwards. See, a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inwards. That is, it faces towards the center of the sphere. Center of the sphere are called as concave mirrors. Concave mirrors. See children, first spherical mirrors means a mirror whose reflecting surface is curved. Such type of mirrors are called as the spherical mirrors. Next, in these spherical mirrors there are two types. First one is a concave mirror. In this there are two types. First one, concave mirror. Second is the convex mirror. First is the concave mirror and second one is the convex mirror. See, concave mirror means a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inwards. That means it faces towards the center of the sphere. Such type of mirrors, they are called as the concave mirrors. Now you observe the figure here children. See, this is a concave mirror here this portion is shaded, means the shaded portion it is non-reflecting. The shaded portion indicates that it is non-reflecting. Here the image is formed in this portion. Here the image is formed in this portion, and this is non-reflecting surface. Next, convex mirror. Convex mirror means a spherical mirror. A spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outwards. Are called convex mirror. Convex mirrors. A spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outwards. You observe the figure here, children. See. This is the convex mirror. See, it is bulged outwards, and the shaded portion it is non-reflecting. This is the convex mirror. Understood, children? Spherical mirror means a mirror whose reflecting surface is curved. Such mirrors are called as the spherical mirrors. In spherical mirrors there are two types, concave mirror and convex mirror. Convex mirror means here the reflecting surface is curved inwards. Next, convex mirror, a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outwards. Such mirrors are called as the convex mirrors. Now you understand, children? See, children, in the spoon, the inner surface of the spoon it is considered as the concave mirror, and the outer surface of the spoon it is considered as the convex mirror. Understood, children? Till now we about the spherical mirrors and also the types of the spherical mirrors. You read this all, children. Next we will continue in our next class. Thank you.